I inherited it from my grandmother. That's right. She doesn't know I have it, but I took it from her. Today I'm wearing a kilt, and this is a modern kilt. If you went to Scotland today, you wouldn't see people on the street wearing a kilt like this. It's the wrong hour of the day, isn't it? This is a tuxedo. If you're going to a formal affair, you do this. Most men in Scotland don't wear this unless, for instance, they're getting married or they're the father of the bride or something like that. Then they go to a kilt shop and rent one, the way we would rent a tuxedo here in the United States. It's not, the thing that it's ancient about this, or relatively ancient, is the tartan, which is the weave of the fabric that's in the kilt. The kilt itself is very modern. This was designed kind of off the military. These guys will correct me if I'm wrong. It's basically designed off of military kilt, and so it kind of has become the symbol of Scotland, and it's used more for ceremonial purposes than for everyday wear, although Highland regiments, that's all they wear. I knew a fellow, his father he had several kilts. One of them was painting kilt. So I was interested when he was painting the house, I suppose. But this is tartan. Some people call it plaid. No, that's not a good word. First of all, in Scotland, it's not a plaid, it's a plaid. And a belted plaid, was the more ancient version of the kilt, and it wrapped around and came up over your shoulder, so it had a sash and everything. That's a plaid. So don't act like, someone has a muffled gait or something like that. Sorry, I should be talking to him, but you know what's listening. A tartan is a weave of a fabric, and it has a name. It's very distinctive, and it's very unique, and it only means one thing. It means the name of the person or the name of a place, and that's all it can mean. Eventually, you get to recognize some of them. Like, you all know who our band members are. They're all, did you catch them when they walked in the aisle? They're McLennan's, or sometimes Logan's, right? But because that's the set of the tartan that they are wearing. This one is my mother's tartan. That can only mean one thing. It's a lowland tartan. It's a family tartan. But that's what clan means. It means children. So the children of a family have a tartan, and if you see this somewhere and other person with the same name sees it, it's like wearing a name tag. This one's Irving. Didn't know that was a Scottish name, did you? John Irving, the great writer. Oh, maybe his family, I don't know. This is my mother's name. Now, the tartan I wear is a city. This is the city of Glasgow, because that's where my family was from for hundreds of years. It also is very close to the thing, a tartan called, let's see, plaid.
You just said yes.
A tartan called Gow, which is Smith, because maybe the Glasgow means Grey Valley of the Smith. So my family was there for hundreds of years, so it may have been named after me. So I wear the city of Glasgow. How many of you have a tartan that you could wear? Okay. How many of you think you don't have a tartan that you could wear? Did you know there's a tartan for Ohio?
Yes.
There you go. You could wear that if you'd like. It's red, white, and blue, by the way. Some people really like it. To me, it's not like City of Glasgow. But the interesting thing about tartans is you don't have to be important to wear it. Like a lot of things, a matter of rank, the chief or the president or something get to wear certain things. In wear of tartans, anyone in the family can wear it because it's a family name. So when the tartans are blessed in the church, it's not that you're blessing fabric. You're blessing the people whose names and places are represented in the fabric. And it's a great thing because, did you know, when we bless the tartans, we're blessing you. Because the word clan means children, and we're all children of someone, aren't we? Our mommies or our dads. And we're children that grow up in a certain place, so we're children of a town or a village or a city. And ultimately, we are always children of God. So everyone should be blessed for the family they belong to, because ultimately it's the family of God that gives us the real blessing. Let's have a prayer now and go back to your seat. Thank you for sitting with me. Oh, maybe not. I'll have a prayer. Oh Lord, help us to